Okay, so today we visited Briggstown, Barbados, and we went on a Calabaza sale. Calabaza sale. And it was a catamaran.
Yeah.
And this particular one, this company, I think, has kind of small groups that they do. So we only had like 12 people plus 3 crewmen, which was like a lot of taking care of. We were well taken care of today. So we first went and swam with some turtles.
Yeah, we went to the turtles, and it was kind of busy because the weather hasn't been real good for them. I guess it's been windy and so forth, and so they're not at some of the beaches they used to be at. So they all kind of, the only place they are, everybody who goes to see the turtles has to go.
There were a lot of boats there,
So, yeah.
Probably a good 5 or 6 of groups of people, and some of the groups were very large.
The way the sea was running today, the original plan had been to sail for a little bit and come back to the turtles to give some time for everybody to get out of there. But the way the seas were, it didn't allow for that, so we had to go to them first. Still worked out pretty good. We got to see a couple of them. They were in a big crowd a little bit, but I managed to dive down and swim next to one. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, and I was kind of staying out of the crowd and just kind of staying close to the boat, and I had one swim under my feet, and then I spotted one and alerted everyone that he was coming their way, he or she were coming their way. It was a lot of fun. I had that part was really nice. So then we went to a shipwreck.
Oh wait, before we go to the shipwreck, also when you swim with the turtles, little thing we found out, we I guess didn't read the note we could have found out before we left, but we were rereading the instructions for how to get to where we were going today, and it said don't use, what was the name?
Oxybenzone.
Oxybenzone.
Yeah, apparently the turtles, it has a bad reaction for them, so don't use that. And it's like it was like in everything that we
all
had
the sunscreen we brought with us had it in it.
So we will be more conscientious of that in the future. And we had bought, you went and found some in
I found some, but you'll still see. We probably look burned up.
We should have
today.
put more on. We should have applied it more often because we got a little bit.
Get on a sailboat all day long, and apparently you get a lot of sun.
Yeah, so
Who knew?
it turns out. So then we went to a little shipwreck area, and it was a pretty popular.
That also
too.
was
Yeah.
popular, and
Yeah.
matter of fact, it got too popular, and there were 3 shipwrecks in the area. Our guide Cody told us about those. We got out in the water, and we were all waiting around. Well, not waiting; it was way over our heads. We were just puddling around, and he kind of told us about the shipwrecks, the history of them, why they were there. 2 were intentional, 1 semi-intentional. So they put them down there on purpose for the most part. One of them's been there almost 100 years now. But everybody was looking at them. So again, we ended up with 1 million people around the boat. We just decided, well, let's go back to our sailboat and get away from the people and spend a little time. And that was lovely.
And even if you're a really good swimmer, they were really discouraging you from like going inside because I guess a couple of the ships were metal, and you would,
They were all metal,
you get scratched up really easy. And
Unless
you've had your tetanus shot.
Saw a guy kick. There was a buoy out there. I don't know if you saw the buoy sitting up there, like the thing that floats in the water, but it was chained to the bottom. The barnacles had grown all up the chain and on the edge of the buoy, and some guy kicked it with his leg and came away. I don't think he was bleeding or anything, but he was certainly squealing like a stuck pig.
Yeah, because that stuff's very sharp. Things in the ocean are to be respected. So then we had, then we went over and kind of found a quiet spot. I guess we went south.
Well, that's the south, or down the south coast.
Yeah, usually they go west, but again, the weather situation put us south, so I guess I don't know what we missed because it was just beautiful. So we sailed for a little while, and then we anchored, and we had lunch, and we had Captain Sean and Stacy and Cody were taking care of us. So 3 people to take care of 12 was pretty good.
And Captain Sean said that he thinks the water is prettier up on the south coast, though. He thinks the water is a better color there. So
It is.
So we may have gotten a better
beautiful.
deal.
Yeah, it's definitely beautiful. It's got those sapphires that come into the turquoises as it like gets bluer and hits the beach. And I thought it was pretty. We got to see a lot of pretty houses and stuff, and had a lovely lunch. And there was this company. They were giving us food from the second we stepped on the boat. There like banana bread and little
fruit skewers.
Yeah, and brioche, and I guess they assume you're doing. We're all swimming around and stuff, so we're gonna get hungry. But they certainly took care and fed us. I had probably like 5 rum punches that were delicious. They weren't too sweet. They were really good. Very tiki drink, very tiki drink kind of beverages, and like I say, a small group. So there was nice chatting and stuff like that, and it was quite lovely. And then we sailed back kind of casually, and I would definitely recommend it. It was a little bit pricey because you can definitely get on the catamaran for cheaper than this, but I think it was totally worth it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a smaller catamaran again, I think, while on the next cruise. So.
Yeah, because they got bigger catamarans. They're cheaper, and they put more people on.
And boy, do they put more people, because we were just kind of hanging out like wherever we wanted. There was, it was big enough that we could, we could go up front if we wanted. We could have been stayed in the shade in the back if we wanted, that sort of thing. So some of them must have had like 20 or more people.
And then the non-sailboats that were out there were jam packed. There were some of those boats were like
pontoon boats,
marine buses.
Yeah, mariner buses. So anyway, but I'm definitely a really fun time, and it's a shame we didn't get to actually go to Barbados, and because we were just kind of like walking around the outside. So the port's a little different than the other ports that we've been to. It's kind of like a pseudo working port, I guess. So it's a little bit more industrial feeling. So we were pretty far away, so they picked us up in a shuttle. Yeah, they sent little shuttles and dumped us off. In the little area.
It's like a port where you would come into a port shop and stuff.
Yeah. So it reminded me a little bit more of Nassau. How Nassau, you get off the boat and it's got some shopping-y kind of stuff. So it has that, but there's the Diamond International's right over there. So
but the town isn't right there in front of the port with all the shops
You've
trying to
get
you to come in.
Yeah, you get to take a taxi to get to the town. I guess that was only about $3 or something. So
and it wouldn't have been bad. We just have quite enough time this time to get out there.
Yeah, and pretty tired after today, but definitely a good day. And
thumbs up to Barbados.
Yeah, and our cruise name, what was the name again? Calabaza?
Calabaza,
yes. Thank you. So, live well.